Hello, I'm going to show you how to format your hero's journey story. So you will have probably your story already written, and what you need to do is just adjust a couple things with the font, the spacing, and then give a title and a heading to your story. So first thing I'm going to do is if you haven't already, make it double spaced. So one easy way to do that is if you just hit Control A, that will highlight everything in your paper. And then I'm going to go up to this button that says line spacing, go down to double, and there we go, I've double spaced it. Next thing I want to do is I want to make my font all 12 point. So I can just click this plus and that will make it a 12-point font. And lastly, you need to pick a font that is a serif font. Serif fonts are, some examples are Times New Roman, Cambria, Georgia. Basically what a serif font is they have these little feet at the bottom of the letters. So if I pick Georgia, you can see that this T, if you look very closely, has like a little feet at the bottom of it. That's what they call a serif font. Okay. A lot of teachers will want you to do that because it gets easier to read, especially on older eyes. So maybe your older teachers will ask you to do that especially. But so you're going to pick either Georgia, I'd say, Cambria, Times New Roman, any of those are good. Then what you're going to do is make sure that all of your paragraphs are indented. So if I click right before my paragraph and I look on my keyboard, up in one of the keys that's in the upper left corner is the tab key. It's right, it should be right above your caps, or maybe you guys have a different button there. Anyway, look for the key that says tab. It should be next to the Q. Hit tab once, and that's all you do for indenting. Tab once, tab once. Now my spaces between paragraphs here are too wide because I hit enter. So I'm just going to back this up and make this the same spacing as between my lines. So between paragraphs and between lines it should be the same amount of space, just one double space, which is just hitting enter once. Okay. Last thing we need to add is your own name. So John Smith will be your name. You can put your own name in there. Hit enter once, and then I'm going to center my title. So I'm going to give my story a title, Hero's Journey title. Whatever your title is going to be for your story, try to come up with something more creative than that. And that's all you need to do to format your story.